And start that. Now watch the freaking ads come out over top of the damn mute. You like how I said that all Shatner like?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like viewers shut up from like 6 to 8 all of a sudden.
Wow. What? Shit. I can't fucking do it. God damn it.
What'd you do?
Don't worry about it.
Anyways, everybody, welcome to Final Savecast episode or week of August 9th, 2015.
Yes. That is definitely the week.
And I must hydrate.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so, Joe.
Hello.
Been a lot of things going on in your life.
Yes, I recently just moved out to California, and our last Final Savecast was me 2/3 of the way here. But
yeah, in Vegas.
Yes, in Vegas.
Did you get laid?
No.
You're in Vegas. What the fuck's your problem?
Anyways.
Yeah,
Moving
anyways.
on!
So, as always, we're going to start the show with what you've been playing. And I'm pretty sure we've been playing pretty much the same thing.
Well, yeah, we've been playing a lot of Rocket League. A lot.
Yeah. So, basically Pong with cars.
Kind of, yeah.
And lots of sex jokes.
Lots. Yes, about ramming people and
yeah,
balls and holes and
slots and slits, whatever. And the only thing bad about it is the servers. So
really, yeah, that's the only problem. I get lag all the time on there, but
yeah, you can't really play with anybody that's outside your region, or else it gets all goofy or whatnot. But I like it. I like the differences between the cars. I just picked a new one tonight, and it seems like it doesn't jump as far, but maybe it goes a little bit faster or whatnot. So, yeah, when I first started playing it, I was just like told like the hitboxes were slightly different, but not by a whole lot. Like pretty much everything was the same. And it doesn't really just seem to be the case. There's just like little minute differences between everything. But yeah. And then let's see what else I've been playing. I've been playing the benchmark game.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you got a new video card.
Yeah, where I get to benchmark a whole bunch of shit. It's really fun. It takes like 3 days. And you don't get to play anything on your new card. It's awesome. And then I've been playing the Windows 10 game.
Yeah, I have too. Which hasn't
hey,
been
Cortana.
much. Actually, it went pretty easily for me.
How sexy is Joe? No, it took me to a webpage of how sexy Joe is. All right.
I know it's out there.
Let's try this. Hey, Cortana. How sexy am I? Oh, no. Still gave me another sex quiz.
Oh. Boo.
All right. Hey, Cortana. Are you single? Aw, she turned me down.
Aw. She's got a bigger, better man than you.
Hey, back on the subject we were talking about earlier. Yeah, his name's Master Chief. Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like the name like that.
Can't live up to that.
Yeah. Hey, Cortana. You want to have kids?
Oh, God.
Nope, just another webpage. So obviously not as good as Siri is pretty much what it comes down to. But yeah. Anyways, I've been playing with that. I just turned that on today to see what the hell that's like, and it's got this like weird, like blackout, like evil sun look to it. So, anyways, what you been playing?
Mostly been playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and I had to restart that because its stupid Dragon Keep didn't actually transfer my files over from the other one, so I had to.
Is it supposed to, or?
You go through like this whole setup thing, and you have to tell it to, and I did. I thought I did, but it didn't like click. Like it has a problem with it sometimes. So I started all over. Lost 30 hours. I was able to get back to where I was in like 20.
Well, that's all fun and games.
I was able to.
Yeah.
So that was fun. But yeah, it was a fantastic game. Graphics are of course beautiful. I mean, just all the combat and everything, they sped things up a lot from the old one. So like you actually have to like click and swing and block like yourself. But you can like switch between characters and like shoot, normal like MMO type like things where you press like 7 and it does like a special attack, but like your regular attack is actually click and whatnot. And then the story is really good. They kind of, in some ways, they kind of downed it a little bit where they don't have as many like cutscenes for everything, but they have a lot. The cutscenes and everything are done a lot better. Like the cinematography that they did is top notch.
All right. Was I playing Wolfenstein last time we did this? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. If you haven't played Wolfenstein, what's wrong with you? Like honestly,
I
like
haven't yet.
It's gratuitous. It's got sex in it. It's got the best like 1980s sex action scene where he's just like, sometimes you just want to do something that feels good when everything's shit. It's like I think he said it more elegantly than that, but basically
Probably
down to. It's just like, I'm gonna kill a bunch of Nazis. Okay, let's have sex because we're all depressed. Let's go kill some more Nazis. And he's holding up these.
Feel better.
Yeah, well, it does a little bit, yeah. But then he holds up guns that nobody could ever hold with like single arms because they're like these complete steel things that look like 1960s vacuum cleaners or whatnot. Yeah, but yeah, that game's fantastic.
I have 2 RX.
There's like one part where he's just like holding like a minigun like this and nobody can ever do. It's just impossible. But yeah, other than that, I haven't gotten to play a whole lot lately because of all this 10 changing. And guess what? Yeah, and then guess what? On Monday, I've got a shit ton of more stuff coming in. Like tech-wise, it's going to be like reviews and stuff. So yeah, we'll play a whole lot more.
Yeah.
But anyways,
actually, I demolished Fear 2.
Yeah, that is right. You streamed that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a little bit. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much my streams have been consisting of Rocket League and Insurgency. That's about it. But yeah, are you gonna be streaming more?
Or? Me and Grant are streaming Saints Row. We'll be doing that off and on. Probably roughly like every other day or so. We've been doing it, trying. He was busy this weekend, so we weren't able to do it. But
yeah, but you just tweeting out when you're doing it, or
yep.
Okay. Well. Yep. Yeah, let's talk about what's been going on. So let's start off with how fucked up Konami is. And the surveillance state they have.
Oh yeah.
So paperwork came out that Konami's basically, you could be a artist, a programmer, or something at Konami. If they don't have anything for you to do, they send you off to the like pachinko bars to clean toilets now. It's like weird. It's like a sentence or something. I don't get that. And then there's a whole bunch of other things saying if you're late for lunch, like if you're 1 minute late back from the lunch break, they like do publicly shaming where they announce who the person was on the PA in the building.
Like in a way, I know it's like 1 minute late, and I wouldn't be okay with that. But if like someone was being late like regularly at like 5 minutes or something, I'd be totally fine with them shaming them. I think more people need to have that happen to them.
Yeah, and apparently they put security cameras on, not like to secure the building, but they have them pointing at all the employees' like desks and stuff to see what they're doing 24/7. To make sure that they're actually working.
Watching Netflix. Better send him to the freaking pachinko factory.
So, Konami just lost their damn mind. Is what's happening.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So it's sad. I like the games that Konami made. I'm not going to be supporting this new Metal Gear Day 1. Fuck that.
Yeah, probably won't either. I do want to play it though.
Yeah, but yeah, this isn't such a bad area. I don't understand how a company gets that bad.
I don't like either. And so quickly
too. A good idea. Yeah, it was just like what, like after 2010, it just started going downhill. But yeah, they had a couple of games the last couple of years, but it just sounds like they're like basically saying mobile. And for some odd reason, they're saying pachinko machines like crazy. Like, how much money can a pachinko make in Japan?
A lot. It is so damn popular over there.
Really? I mean, God.
It is fun and addicting. I can play it all day.
Okay. Relax.
Okay.
I've heard already that they have like Castlevania pachinko that's got like scantily clad characters and bikinis and stuff. So
that's all you need.
Yeah. Anyways,
is it like Space Spa?
God damn it.
Greatest pinball machine ever.
Future Spa.
Oh, Future Spa. That's it.
That's Future Spa. I love that whole video where he's like. Anyways, then let's see. Microsoft had their conference at Gamescom, which I got to see part of that. Gamescom happened. Some of the most interesting stuff, though, I thought came out of Microsoft conference.
Yeah, I would say Microsoft probably had the most interesting games.
So they showed a little bit, like they're starting to pull their pant leg up a little bit on Windows 10 support and starting to show some games. But Halo 10 or Halo 10, Halo Wars
5.
2.
Oh yeah, that's right. Halo Wars 2 they showed off.
Yeah, and it's being made by Creative Assembly, which essentially it's
weird. It's Sega.
Sega's making a Halo game.
Yeah, like it's so weird.
What the hell?
I mean, I'm fine because the Total War games are fantastic. So I mean, I'm curious. I mean, it's unfortunate that it can't be Ensemble because they're gone, of course, because they were fantastic. But the next best thing is Creative Assembly.
Yeah, well, that whole situation's bad too because it was like Microsoft's like, "Hey, Ensemble, make us a game." Okay, now you're all fired. Thanks. Bye.
I know it was like, yeah. Once they finished it, hey, we finished it. Guess what? You guys are all gone.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even get a chance to like release it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like a month before release they got rid of the studio.
Microsoft's a dickhole.
Yeah.
So, anyways, other than that, like, have you been messing around with Windows 10 at all?
A little bit. I've actually noticed a lot of nice things. I like the apps stuff. It's actually kind of cool. A little more customization, like just because there's so many options. Like I normally had a clock, like a analog clock, always up in the corner. Like I just downloaded and went through like 5 different apps to find which one I liked and could mess around with that. I am able to put different wallpapers on each monitor now, default, which is nice. Also, you can span it. Let's see, yeah, like Netflix and everything works great through there because it's actually in 1080 because it's using HTML5 instead of freaking Silverlight.
So what do you think about the whole thing where they're like sharing like SSIDs and stuff like that?
Oh, like that stuff. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of BS. Like all the stuff in the background is, that a lot of that is really messed up. Especially like they were sharing like for downloading for people, like they were taking it off your computer because you already downloaded to help with the bandwidth and everything, but they're taking up your bandwidth.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's got some good, it's got some bad. I think the bad.
Take them both, and there you have.
Yeah, pretty much. They're basically trying to what they're doing is they're like, oh, okay, Google's got everything on the internet, so now we're going to do everything at DOS level, like undercut Google that way. So, it's all right.
Better than was it Chrome? What Chromecast or Chrome OS or whatever it is?
Yeah, but the good news is you'll be able to stream your PC games now to an Xbox.
Actually, they're gonna. Yeah, you can actually do that now, which is sweet. I thought that was a good
it's
idea.
not out yet.
Well, not yet, but you will be able to. Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll be able to do that, which that makes sense. Like, okay.
The other way around is kind of stupid. I don't know.
Like the only thing that's kind of got like maybe a chance is like the Steam box being $50. But other than that, like I think like a lot of them are like around 100, 200, something like that. Yeah. It's like for an extra $350, you can get yourself a console for your living room that's got a lot of stuff on it as well, and then play your PC games through the Xbox, which is pretty cool.
Wouldn't mind having the Rare collection. I watched someone play around with that. That was pretty cool. Like they had like Killer Instinct Gold on there. They had the arcade version of Battletoads, which is awesome.
Nice.
And like, actually, I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping they would go with, instead of Conker's Bad Fur Day, go Live and Reloaded. But because personally, maybe it's just because of the graphics and controls, I thought it was better. But I understand why they went with Bad Fur Day. But I mean, it seemed to work really nice. They had a lot of good games on there. And they had an awesome filter for like a CRT where it actually kind of warps it a little bit to give it that roundness. It looked really cool. They did a good job with that.
Yeah, I saw that. It kind of reminded me of that game that came out like last year, Win the Game or something like that. It had like a filter where it looked very convincing, like a pixel screen or something like that. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know. They showed some good stuff off. Tomb Raider looks really good. I just kind of went on PC.
It'll be on PC. I already said it.
Yeah, it's just like how long ago though. You know, it's like Is it going to be like we have to wait like an extra year now? Just 'cause,
January, I think.
yeah, I don't know. Surprisingly, they didn't say anything about their fancy controller, which I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, probably better off. I mean, that thing is so damn expensive. I'm sure it's wonderful and nice, but I can't see spend that much money on a controller.
Yeah, Quantum Break looked really good.
Oh, Quantum Break looked awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really super excited for that game. But then again, I love Remedy. I can't think of a game Remedy's put out in the last 15 years that I haven't thoroughly enjoyed. Yeah. Alan Wake, Max Payne, like both of them have been really, really good.
They kind of showed a little bit of Crackdown this time around. So like
it was good that they actually showed something, and it looked cool.
Yeah. I like that one part where. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's all I got.
Oh, I was gonna say I like the part where they're like showing it, and it's like it's supposed to be a cutscene, and all of a sudden the dude runs off, and there's like one of the orbs. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have orbs. It's like, okay, you should. It's Crackdown. But then they kept on calling it like classic gameplay. It's like Crackdown came out like in 2008 or something like that. 2006. Wow, really not long ago.
I thought it was pretty. I remember, being a freshman in college, so it was maybe 2007 then.
Oh.
But I did think showing like they actually showed something that we're going to use because they kept talking about their cloud computing.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually showed like how with multiplayer servers, like pretty much all the buildings and stuff are totally destructible for multiplayer because it's using the cloud computing.
Yeah, how's that going to work when you're not like connected very well?
Well, that's the only thing is, well, I'm guessing it's going to run. I don't know. They don't on the servers probably, though.
Yeah.
So it's going to be in the game thing, and it's just going to feed to you.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if it's just like all BS, to be honest with you, and
it might be.
It's kind of like the whole SimCity thing, where like all the pre-calculations in the game already for it to do it. It just the only thing it's really doing is like it's timing it for everybody at the right time or whatever. It, like SimCity, like you can't play it offline, and lo and behold, you can play it offline. It's like you know, yeah.
Well, with that I could see. I don't know if. I mean, maybe the processors are a little bit more powerful than I'm giving them credit for, but I don't know.
It sounds feasible. I just don't believe it until I see it, kind of thing. Like they were talking about another way of using the cloud was they were going to have like the Xbox like render certain things like characters in like foreground, and then they were going to do like a cross where it was like, like streaming services, like PSN's got streaming service and the Grid and stuff like that. And instead of streaming the whole game, it's just streaming like stuff rendered in the background, and then the Xbox can handle stuff in the foreground, like important objects and stuff like that. Yeah, but like, how's that gonna work? Like, how are you gonna line up the latency and all that?
It's gonna be weird.
So I
can see for like multiplayer, like online games.
I just don't know if I would buy that whole cloud thing with that console. I'm sorry. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. It sounds nice.
Yeah, in theory, it sounds great.
Yeah. And then let's see, they didn't show much else off if I can remember right. They showed a couple things. Halo Wars is the big ender. I mean, Halo 5 was shown so badly. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna make it like a sport now." It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah.
What was that one? Is it Encore or no? Recore. Yeah. They showed a little bit of that, but I think that's still going to be off at least another year for sure before we see like even close to being done on that one. It's going to be a while probably.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I mean, I thought it was a pretty good show. There was a couple games that showed that seemed neat. I was watching Tech Syndicate. They got like one. It was like an overhead shooter. It was Neon something. Now I'm going to forget it, but it looked decent. It was kind of like Hotline Miami. But other than that, it's like this year for games is kind of.
It's all 2016. 2016 sounds like it's going to be an amazing year.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. But
then again, I think I remember something like that happening last generation. It like took a couple of years, and then like all of a sudden we had a blowout year of just like all this stuff.
So let's talk about Kojima real quick.
Oh boy.
So let's go back full circle again, because this is something I've had on my mind for last week. I've noticed that Kojima's still tweeting out pics of Metal Gear like crazy.
And he's still involved, technically.
But then they go and take his name off the game and everything. And apparently, like when Angry Joe went to go interview him, they got all upset when they said, "Don't say anything about Konami or Kojima's name. Don't say anything about him. Don't ask us any questions. We don't want." What the hell do you think's going on there? Like, did he
I don't know.
Did he piss him off in some weird way, or?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe.
Hopefully, maybe. Hopefully, what happens is he gets his ass over to Kickstarter and makes something awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Snatcher
like,
2, please. Or just make. You know what? Just remake Snatcher and call it something else. Honestly,
that would be
I'd fucking kill for that.
Mm-hmm.
Put a light sensor on it.
Especially right now, because adventure games are back, and I think something like Snatcher would be awesome now.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because everyone's like jumping all over Life is Strange, and it looks awesome. I will give it to them. That game looks amazing. So good job with Square coming out of nowhere with a great adventure game.
Yeah. I have not played it yet.
I've watched a little bit just to check it out because I was curious, but no, it looks awesome.
Cool. All right.
Also, King's Quest looks sweet as well.
Yeah, I think we got the original people kind of involved in that, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Like, they're basically consultants. They're not really doing anything else crazy. But
yeah, they're not like strictly developing or anything. But
yeah. But yeah, King's Quest looks cool. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, other than that, it was pretty late this week, and then the past weeks I've just forgotten. So
yeah, I can't remember too much off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I think most of it was build up to like Windows 10.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I was kind
of. And now it's out. I'm just kind of like, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a little bit of problem with my video card with it, my second one, but that's.
I didn't say anything about Cortana, and all of a sudden she pops up and starts showing me stuff.
What is she showing you?
Some fat dude in a Razer. I don't know.
Oh, there was a Razer bought Ouya.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're basically saying they're going to take Ouya's software and use it for their new console, which.
From what I heard, I heard a couple things. Yeah, part of it was that because Ouya had a lot more games than what Razer had, like on there.
That's pretty bad.
Even though the only thing I can think of that was any good in that whole library was like Towerfall.
Yeah, like there's Towerfall, but then there's like everything else is like on every other library.
Right.
Like there's some good stuff like on most arcade. Stuff, the thing that really killed that console, I think, is like a lot of people adopted it where people are like been gamers for a while. I think if it's like grandma getting the Ouya for like some young child or something, it's like they're gonna think it's great. But like you heard Janet, it's like there's problems like the controllers, like latency wise and stuff like that. Yeah. And then like the only iteration they made in it in a year, because they said they're going to release it and then they're going to have new iterations every year, and you just upgrade like every 3 years if you want to. The next iteration, it was the same damn hardware, but with 16 gigs of memory instead of 8.
Right.
And it was black.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, so that whole thing just fell flat. It's like, I don't know. So I guess maybe
with like manufacturing, like with China and stuff like that, we had contracts with, like Razer was getting that, so it'd help them make cheaper.
Sounds like it's just going to be the Razer console now.
Oh yeah, but I mean like for their stuff, for Razer stuff.
Well, I mean, if it's cheaper, you still have to turn it upside down for your controller to work, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, that console looks pretty slick. It's like basically aluminum with like a green and like underglow light on it. But...
Oh yeah, the Forge. Yeah, I've messed with it.
I'm still curious on it because Razer is making claims that they've come up with a new codec that they developed themselves for streaming. Yeah, and they're saying it's supposed to not hit the processor very much at all, and it goes up to 120 frames a second.
So I've heard. So, I don't know how great. I don't know how true that is, but
the thing that rubs me the wrong way is the console with the controller is 150, and then the controllers are just Bluetooth controllers, and you still have to put batteries in them, and they're charging $80 for an extra controller.
Yeah.
And then once you have it, it's not enough. They're charging, I think it's $50 for software to be able to stream your PC games to it. So it's like sometimes Razer has like good ideas, but like handles it the wrong way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they do.
And you're all dark. Why are you all dark?
Yeah, internet's being a little derpy.
Oh, okay. It's like staring into the void.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, so let's go ahead and this has been kind of a derpy show because whatever. We're back. He's moved in. His internet's kind of working now.
Yeah,
but we're gonna start doing this on a regular basis. We're gonna get our shows back up and going again. Joe's got his show going this Wednesday.
Yes, video game battles will be this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Pacific. So.
Okay, and you gonna give us a teaser about maybe like what one of the topics might be here?
Oh yes, best video game city is one of them. So what is the best? There's a lot to choose from. You can go from Grand Theft Auto. You can go like Batman. You can go Infamous. There's so much to go to.
I mean, if we were just talking about music, I would say Vice City. I love the music.
But that's Vice music. City. That's not Vice City.
I know. I just want to say Vice City because I love the music.
All the music is awesome, yeah.
But I don't know. That's a pretty good one. So we'll see what happens on Wednesday.
Yep.
And are you judging?
Of course I'm judging.
Okay, who's your fact checker?
That would be my good buddy Logan, who was ridiculously silly in the last episode, so he will be back for that.
All right, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then for me, I'm gonna try to get another Hidden Gems up, but to give you guys an idea, on Monday, I've got 4 different things coming in for review, tech-wise, and I've still got to finish this thing up, the graphics card. Oh yeah, we should touch on that really quick, since I didn't have a video up on time, so I'll go ahead and spoil it a little bit for you guys. The 285 is a pretty damn good little card. What chalks up to is the thing that killed me is like on the 760, like memory was just being eaten up like nobody's business. And so like GTA or something, you'd watch the GPU usage and it'd be like 65%, or whatever, and it wasn't even like topping out. And then once you crank the settings up to take more advantage of the GPU, the VRAM fills up, and then you just get like stutter and hitching and whatnot. It pretty much killed it. This thing so far in my testing has been between 2 and 400 megabytes more efficient than the 760. So, like AMD's like color compression, lossless color compression stuff that they're doing seems to be pretty damn good. They're claiming it's about the same as like their old 3 gig card, like actual real world memory usage. So I wish I had a 280 around to kind of test that, but I don't. But it is, and so far it's a good card. It's got some issues. I'm not gonna say it doesn't have any issues. Everything does, but yeah, pretty cool. I'm actually amazed at how cool the thing runs. So yeah, stick around for that, and stick around for some other stuff. I'm gonna be doing some things with SSDs and new keyboards and stuff like that. So, woo! Don't be. What the fuck are you doing? All right. So, anyways, next week we'll probably do another one of these. I'll try to get Janet in on it. I honestly didn't ask her because it's just kind of like off of a whim thing. And we will see you guys next time. How do I sign out? Cell processing is my Twitter thing. Lemon Merchant 1 finally.
I changed it. It's so much easier.
I still want to know who the fucking dickhead is. It's Lemon Merchant on Twitter.
I know. The thing is, if you look on it pissed me off the other day on Steam. Someone was looking me up, and there's like 5 other Lemon Merchants. I'm like, you motherfuckers! I've had this for like the last 11 years.
All right, and hold on a second. I'm gonna check. If anybody has any questions or anything real quick, we'll make sure we'll hit that before we go out. But honestly, nobody ever fucking asks. So
we actually have people watching this. It's kind of weird. Hi, people.
Why the hell did my Google Chrome crap out? Yeah, so I don't see anything.
Did it use like 19 gigs of RAM?
It's Cortana because I asked a question and I closed it, not thinking about it.
I would do it.
Yeah. But anyways, and then I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I'm trying to shoot for 8 to around 11, 12, depending. And you guys should go check out my last Hidden Gems video over at Retro City Rampage DX. And
Of course.
that's live events. There we go. And we have no comments because, yeah.
Yeah. What about anybody in Twitch?
Oh my god,
Not
dude.
there as
It's
well?
not even open.
Dude, get your shit together.
It was together. Cortana fucked it up. I'm gonna kill her.
Ah, damn it. I'm not logged in. I see Henrizzle saying hi.
Hey.
That's about all I got.
What? I think he's saying what bear is best.
I don't know what bear is best. They have a lot of fur.
Yeah, they have a lot of
That's
fur.
true.
I suggest that you basically. Kimberly says I feel obligated to ask a question now.
Well, hold on. Hen, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for something that's a little, if you're going into really cold climates, I would go more grizzly. But if you're going to go into a little bit warmer, maybe like a black bear, because they're smaller. They're a little more cuddly, but that's just my opinion on the matter.
All right. Next question, Merlin. No, I'm keeping the 285. You can't have it.
Ha.
Kimberly says pizza or tacos.
Tacos. Or best thing to do is you get a pizza, you fold it up, and you take ground meat, lettuce, and cheese, and you put that in the middle, and then you have a pizza taco.
Pizza. Pizza's awesome.
But in reality, I'd rather have tacos than pizza.
Well, it's in my computer now, Merlin.
See, Hen, I was agreeing with you. I prefer a black bear personally, unless it's really, really warm. Or really, really hot or cold, whatever. What am I saying?
Anyways, if he was asking beer too, I don't know.
Maybe that's what he meant.
I drink just about anything as long as it doesn't give me a terrible headache or whatnot. Anyways, so the way
Yingling, which I miss because they don't have Yingling out here.
Yeah, so since we actually have viewers, I guess the way we're going to do this next week is we're actually going to start bringing people in towards the end. And
Should be fun. Yeah.
And they can come on live. So if you guys got a webcam or something, yeah, come join us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Guinness. But anyways, we're still now.
I'm telling you, try Murphy's, man. So much better.
Okay, later, guys. See you next week.
Later.